Hello!
Welcome back to our channel. It's officially the time of the year where the weather gets cold, snow blankets the ground, and you may take in a new, larger houseplant. At this time, you may already put on a Christmas sweater, listening to some Christmas carols, and eat a slice of Yule log. But have you ever wondered what this holiday called in other languages? Today, Trevor and I will be examining how people from different cultures refer to this holiday in their own languages. So let's get started!
So let's start with our English word, Christmas. So Christmas comes from a combination of Christ and Mass because it is a Mass for Christ. And so you put the words together and you get Christmas. A fun fact, Xmas as a term actually is as old as the word Christmas itself. So it's not a new internet thing, Mom. I swear. A couple other languages also use the term Christmas to refer to this holiday, such as Dutch, which uses Kerstmas, or some other languages that got it directly from English, like Christmas in Japanese. However, you might say, Susu just mentioned a Yule log. Do we have two words for Christmas? And the answer is yes and no. So Yule actually was originally another holiday that was celebrated by pagans in Northern Europe during the time. While there are a lot of theories about exactly how and why people celebrated Yule, it is generally agreed that it was a 12-day holiday that happened around the winter solstice, so prime Christmas time. In fact, many traditions of Yule have survived to this day, such as our Yule tree, Yule wreaths, mistletoe, the Yule log, wassailing, and more. In some Northern European countries, they still use the term Yule to refer to Christmas. For example, in Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish, the term is Jul. In Icelandic, it is Jol. You have Joulu in Finnish and Jolud in Estonian. Another term that you'll hear in English, especially from that one Christmas carol, is Noël. Noël is French, and as with other Romance languages, it shares its origin with the word natalis, which is Latin for birth. For example, in Spanish, Navidad, or in Italian, Natale.
Another language which derived its term for Christmas from birth, surprisingly enough, is Mandarin. So in Mandarin, Christmas is called 圣诞节, which translates to Saint Birth Festival. While the holiday is not widely celebrated, in recent years, Christmas has become more and more popular as a date night or a commercial holiday, with many businesses putting up decorations or offering special deals during this time. Another interesting tradition from China is giving other people an apple on the Christmas Eve. The origin for this tradition, like many other in China, it's come from a pun. Christmas Eve is called 平安夜, or peaceful night, and apple is called 苹果. So you can tell that the 平 in 平安 sounds exactly like the 平 in 苹果. So giving someone an apple is essentially wishing them a happy and peaceful holiday. Just don't expect any day off during that 2 days if you're working in China.
简直太叫我失望了。
Continuing with Asia, you may have heard people in Japan having KFC for their Christmas. This is actually due to a widely successful promotional campaign in the 70s, which urged people to have KFC for Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Let's party!
It probably didn't hurt that the Colonel makes a good Santa either. People reserve their KFC Christmas meals months in advance, which include the standard fried chicken, salad, and the cake, but can also come with a champagne if you want to upgrade something rather than just the standard Sprite. Like in China, Christmas is also a very popular date night in Japan, but just don't expect to get day off either. However, one country in Asia you will get a day off is Korea. Korea is a home to a higher percentage of Christians, even though far from a majority. So while Korean Christians celebrate it in a more religious setting, the rest of the population celebrate it as in Japan or China, where they will treat it as a date night to celebrate with friends and family. So Merry Christmas in Korean is
메리 크리스마스.
the Korean Christian, they will call it as
성탄절 잘 보내요.
Overall, I would say people in Asia would treat Christmas more like Valentine's Day, where in Europe, I believe people would treat it more like a family reunion.
Hopping on a plane back to Europe, we arrive at our final destination, Deutschland. In German, the term for Christmas is Weihnachten, which comes from the Middle German Weihnachten, which means holy night. As with much of Northern Europe, German borrows a lot of its Christmas traditions from the holiday of Yule. You'll notice Weihnachten is actually plural. Oftentimes, we'll use it as plural in greetings like Frohe Weihnachten or Schöne Weihnachten, but if we're using it in normal sentences, for example, Weihnachten ist am 25. Dezember, then it is singular. So, however you say it, Merry Christmas
Joyeux Noel,
God Jul,
Feliz Navidad,
Hyvä joulua.
Bon Natale,
For Weihnachten,
圣诞节快乐
we're wishing you a happy holidays and all the best in the new year. Catch you in the next episode.
See you next time!
Bye-bye.
It's officially the time of the year where the snow gets wetter.